The idea is that I'm paying a bank to basically hold my money, and then they're going to pay me to borrow the money. Obviously, Denmark is unique in the sense that they don't have a secondary mortgage market, unlike the United States. I don't think it would happen in the U.S. for a number of reasons, but one, academically it could happen, but from a practical standpoint, the financial system, or at least the mortgage financial system, really wouldn't support it as best as I can tell.
So Tim, the environment in the United States right now is somewhat supportive of real estate. They're still relatively high right now with regard to values, and interest rates are low. We're out of the peak selling season, so what do we have to look for to see what the next leg is for the overall mortgage and housing market?
Well, I think it's really around the millennial population. So think about it. So, interest rates have been the savior for the housing market over the last 7 or so years. You had a floor back in 2012, right around the same interest rate market that we found ourselves in. Since then, property values in a lot of areas have gone up 40 or 50%. So you have interest rates back down to that level, but now property values have, of course, gone up substantially. As millennials now are creating the households that we've long anticipated, which is fantastic, you're starting to see a sudden break. This is a little bit before the interest rate drop, where about 50% of those new households are starting to rent, and then the other 50% are starting to buy. And there's a lot of creative forces out there in the marketplace, from builders to institutional investors, that are trying to find ways to entice people to rent and get them hooked on that drug. And that's one of my major concerns about the home market in general.
All right, so Tim, let's say negative interest rates don't actually happen in the United States, but rates really go lower from here. Yeah. Is there a place that investors can look towards if they want to be more in the real estate market? Should they be buying real estate, homes and apartments as renters come back into the marketplace? Should they be landlords?
God, I hope not. I think it's a good investment. You're already seeing the institutional money following it. You're seeing institutional monies even backing builders. Builders are actually building single-family properties for the sole purpose of renting. So a lot of smart money is chasing that. I hope not, because I think the implications of that sort of market are bad. Look, you can't build wealth unless you own stuff. And the concept of millennials that are, shared economy, whether it be from car services to workspaces to households, I don't think it doesn't do well for the economy. And serfdom is just not a good economic policy. So I'm hopeful that we'll find a way to incent, entice, even subsidize people to get into housing, to build real wealth for the betterment of the economy.